appreciate you guys for hanging out. We do this every single Friday. Love it.
Welcome to another episode with the Outdoors with Rich. Appreciate you guys following along and chiming in today. We are out here in a recently controlled burn section of the Ocala National Forest. So this is a place we picked to camp in advance. We're out here with the Florida Bushcraft group, and we just didn't know that this was going to be a controlled burn. In some ways, it's unfortunate, and in other ways, it's a blessing. It's an easy area to move around in, and we are hammock camping anyway, so we're going to be up off of this stuff. So this is our home away from home. Who's we? Well, right now, let me spin you guys around. Right now, there is Ricky back over there. That way. There he is. I'm not too good at that phone stuff, pointing backwards type of thing. We're out here in the truck. And then way off in the distance is Lucas. Say hi, Lucas. He's already got his hammock set up there. I'm going to be setting my hammock up here. Again, we're out here with Florida Bushcraft. There's been about 25 people RSVP to this event. We got some folks already. The host of the event, Brian, is off in the distance that way. He's already set up. He got here this morning. So, hey, we're going to get our hammock set up and have ourselves a awesome weekend. Today's Friday. Welcome to the Ocala National Forest. Here's our truck. Little quick tour of our immediate area. There's kind of our community tarp where we're just going to hang out if we get any rain, where we can all sit and hang out under there, that sort of thing. Off in the distance behind that is my hammock and tarp setup. Right back here behind me is Ricky's. Can't really see much but his tarp there. But Ricky is set up with his hammock and bug net up under there. And then Lucas is over there. Same setup, tarp, hammock, bug net. Then we have our tripod that we made with some wood we found laying around. And so we can hang our Dutch oven, and then we got a grill under there, and we got our little kettle set up to boil water in for whatever we need hot water for, tea, coffee, what have you. So yeah, welcome to our oasis in the Ocala National Forest. Alright guys, you enjoying dinner?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Well, other than Lucas's steak was froze and thawed and refroze and thawed and then cooked. Yeah, this one's square. There's two on the back there, so we're white from the big one. Well, good morning and welcome to day 2. As you can see, we've got up, we've got breakfast going, we had some bacon and eggs, got the dishes done, and so now we are kind of looking around. There's probably, 10, 12, 14 carloads. Some of them, they're just them in their car, some of them got their families. So we're gonna go walk around a little bit and see what everybody's got going on here at the Florida Bushcraft February trip into Ocala National Forest. So it's going to get a little bit warm today. It was very nice overnight, low about 60. So almost didn't even need to get into your sleeping bag until maybe those last few hours. We did have one group roll in about 1:30 in the morning, which was fine. Everybody, comes from different places all over the state. Was talking to one guy. Downey is in town from Miami. So hey, it's a pretty cool gig, pretty cool group. So if you are not already familiar with Florida Bushcraft, it's a Facebook page. It's a bunch of people doing this type of stuff. In our last video, if you haven't seen that one, go back and watch. I was out solo down in Central Florida, Green Swamp, doing a camp just by myself, a hammock camp. This is one where we got the trucks and vehicles out here and we're scattered all over probably a, 8 or 9 acre plot out here right in the heart of Ocala National Forest. And you got all kinds of setups. People are out here in tents, people are sleeping in the ground, people are sleeping in hammocks. We got some cool stuff, meals going on the fires and just different stuff. So if you're not familiar with Florida Bushcraft on Facebook, check them out. I'm a member. You can connect with me there as well. But stay tuned, we have an awesome day in store. So I was excited about something. I was over there wrapping up my breakfast and look who rolled in. This is Sean from Rewild Outdoors. Many of you guys have heard me talk about him in some of my past videos. He has a great channel as well. What's the name of it, Sean?
It's Rewild Outdoors.
But how do you spell Rewild?
So it's Rewild Outdoors, REWYLD. Why? Because somebody else was already using the I. That's the only explanation I've got.
So if you're enjoying this video, he's filming a video the same weekend here on a little bit different take. So I'll leave the what would it be called? The excitement, the suspense. I'll leave the suspense to go and watch that video. But go over and check that out. We've known each other for probably a year and a half, 2 years now, and we both just enjoy this kind of stuff. Yeah. So he's out here just kind of setting up, and I don't want to bug him for too long, but I wanted to come over and say hi. It's a privilege to bump in and learn from other people who have other YouTube channels, and this is again more of a truck tent camp scenario, but we do some backpacking together at different times of the year where everything is coming in on our backs versus our cars. So a little bit different type of weekend, but they're all just as fun.
It's definitely a nice change. Weekends like this, we can have a jug of water instead of having to go filter a bunch of water, and you can have a big tent set up versus just having the little bit of stuff you can carry on your back. So it's a nice change.
You don't carry this in your backpack? Or the cooler?
No, I kind of carry it like a suitcase along the side with me. Yeah.
Okay.
And the cooler on my shoulder.
All right.
But yeah, no, it's nice to be able to come out here and have a little bit of a change from the norm.
Right.
We can maybe carry a little bit more fun food and stuff in this way. So
right.
It should be fun. It'll be a good time.
Well, we're going to let him get set up. We'll talk to Sean a little bit later and some of the other guys. I just wanted to come over and say hi. Thanks again for watching, guys. That's awesome.
want it right.
Well, the donuts, which were actually croissants, Pillsbury croissants, because they were out of biscuit. That's what we use to make the fried donuts with, is the Pillsbury biscuit mix normally. We tried the croissants. We coated them with brown sugar and cinnamon. They turned out fantastic. They didn't last long. We just cooked one batch of them, and we have some more for later if we decide. But anyway, it's a good campfire camping treat. You just take some of that croissant, cut them up into disc-sized pieces like the size of a cookie or a donut. You can poke a hole in the middle of it with like a water bottle cap if you want. In this case, we just dropped them in the hot oil, deep fry them, not for very long, flip them over, almost like an elephant ear at the state fair, and they were good. So we got some more people showing up, even more today versus yesterday. So there's a group out there in a tent. That might be them heading back to there. That's Rewild Outdoors out there in the distance. There's another Jeep that wasn't here last night. I don't know if you guys can see that. I mean, we just got a full several acre perimeter of vehicles, tents, hammocks, even way up there in the distance. Well, good evening. We are wrapping up day 2. As you can see behind me, the sun is setting out there past some of our fellow campers' campsites. So continuing to have a great time. We just had cheeseburgers for dinner. Man, the food variety that these guys got going on, just the different dishes and meals and things that are being cooked up at a group meet like this, it's phenomenal. Makes you hungry even after you've eaten dinner. So as always, just want to catch you with the last little bit of daylight as that sun goes down and say thank you again for watching from the Ocala National Forest. We may see you later tonight, but if not, we'll see you in the morning. Welcome to day 3, guys. Good morning. Not hard to tell, or not hard to show, that it's very foggy out here this morning. So it's really kind of beautiful. The birds are out, the sun's trying to crack through that way, and just foggy, foggy, foggy. You saw some of the clips of showing the wetness of the tarp and the water's just running off. In some cases it literally sounds like it's raining on these tarps, but it's not. It's just everything is soaking wet, but it's not from a drop of rain. There's just that much moisture and fog in the in the area. So anyway, we're gonna get some coffee going. We'll talk to you in a little bit. All right, well, it's breakfast time, and in keeping, there's been a lot of fancy cooking, a lot of awesome meals going on this weekend, and we wanted to go out with a bang, and we didn't want to break that trend for breakfast as we headed out of here. So today we're going with cinnamon brown sugar Pop-Tarts. And because they didn't come in my backpack, they came in my truck, they're not all broken up this time. I get to eat full-sized, corners ain't broke off Pop-Tarts. All right, well, that wraps up day 3 out here in the Ocala National Forest. We're gonna go ahead and tie a knot in this episode of the Outdoors with Rich. We had a really good time. I want to say there was probably a good 25 people out here. We are down to, I'm just looking around behind the camera out there, and I'm seeing our vehicle, of course, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 others maybe. Some people left, I think, even before dark, and just, again, everybody's going to different places and got different things to go home to. So we are also packed up, with the exception of a few scraps at the back of the truck and our chairs. And so just really want to say thank you for watching. As you guys know, we people that build these channels, we need your comments, we need your support. Subscribe and share if you can. If not, if you just like watching, that helps too. So don't feel guilty if you don't do those other things. But well, guys, did you have a good time?
Yeah, that was fun.
We saw some pretty impressive cooking. I think we learned some new cooking skills. I think Lucas is intrigued by Brian had his, you saw him using his eye auger, his Scotch eye auger, to build some little stools. And so I think Lucas is excited about maybe, getting one of those and messing around with it. But anyway, again, thank you to Florida Bushcraft. They're the ones that put this event on. If you, again, go to their Facebook page, check them out, join. It's free to join. It's free to be a part of it. And you can see what's going on. You can learn a lot right there on the Facebook channel. People post a lot. It's pretty active. And look at the events tab. You can jump in and get in on some of these events. Obviously, between, you know, October and probably April is the sweet spot. So we got a few more months left. We're here in the month of February. And so there's probably going to be some stuff coming up. So get involved if that's your thing. But if not, just watch the page and see whatever other people are doing. You'll learn a lot. Anything else, guys? Ready to get home and get showered up. We're out here in this charred area, this controlled burn. So at the end of the night, our legs are black, and it's just, the shower is gonna look, well, it's gonna feel good. I'll just leave it at that. But hey guys, thank you for watching. We appreciate you.